Postseason football, Week 14 of the NFL is underway. Taking it about the 1. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Matt Breida. And some room to maneuver. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Matt Breida, 76 yards. And the Dolphins are going to take a first quarter.
They'll start losing by too much.
They said they wanted to have some
sit up close.
How about that?
Go sit on the chair.
Look at this dude. I ain't worried about this, man.
You wasn't going to open the vent?
Stop the run. I don't care where you're playing. You don't want to get run over.
Now you cool with being called.
And they got bold, over-committing in the secondary.
See, I told you. So it could be cold in this room.
One play.
Yeah, this is perfect weather when you're going to sleep. When you're not.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And they're able to get this one across.
It smells like food in here, though.
Give him 13
I be
yards on the
understanding
opening
what you're
play,
saying
but also
until
give
it
him a
smells like
first
food.
down.
Yeah, food is just sitting.
Like, bro.
Steelers.
Here's Jacobs. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40. And they're on the tackle, Shaq Lawson. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now a throw here, hauled in. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
They go play action here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 22-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Josh Jacobs.
That call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
1st and goal, Pittsburgh.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 3-yard line.
Got his man, it's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Chase Claypool with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Yeah, you got a trash quarterback.
Then they're going to make you play trash in the game.
Pretty much, depending on his accuracy.
That's what I'm saying. What about receivers?
In this game, speed is the only thing that matters.
Well, you got slow receivers. Well, no receivers.
Slow. If his route running ain't there, yeah, slow receivers is pretty much pointless.
Alright, so let's say if you got like the Dallas defense.
You're gonna be buns.
Yeah, so it does. It correlates with how the actual team, the actual players play. That's what I'm saying. Oh, you bird.
Defense, maybe they're expecting a run. I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball, but how about them just taking it big time, John? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play action pass could very well be
Big
open.
homie D-Love. Chopper 50. Too smooth.
Second down, run with Breida.
For you.
Hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
$6.
It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a
He ain't the brass
down.
for he cat.
Now you gotta be the bros to say dog.
Nah, you claim he the brass, but he ain't the brass.
How you know? Cause you don't know him?
Nah, that ain't it. Different reasons.
Nah, I can't know.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on third down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. Tua finding Gesicki there for a Dolphin first. I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way. On first down, here's Breida. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. Looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. These two teams all tied after one. Out of the gun on third down, here's Tua. He's got his man, it's Williams. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. They needed 4, he doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
This is Breida. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Running out of the gun here, Breida. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
On the tackle.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. So much for the run on 3rd and 1. Instead, it's a big chunk in the pass game. First down.
The 11-yard line.
He's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the screen good for only 2. Now it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
The Dolphins on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 7. On the delay, here's Breida. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Just a yard on the run there. That's going to bring us to a 4th down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
Dolphins 10.
That will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results
Yeah, this game is fake.
Some disappointment.
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator. And what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because they did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
All he did is run the ball all game. All he do is get a fast running back. If he ain't got a fast running back, he can't do
Think of
it.
what it's like now on the sideline because when you score a touchdown, you have to go up and look at the tablet.
The
So
offense is blind.
when you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
11 at the 24-yard line.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
They're bugging. Running the rock.
They will run out of the gun with James. 9 yards on the run there.
And that defense, I'm running the rock every time.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score.
Third down.
He stopped me. Phone square before the half.
Busy Sunday in the NFL. And he's got the first down before he's brought down at the 42. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd and 5. Completion here to Claypool. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a first down on a gain of 10. So a challenge coming down from the booth, and that's where these challenges come from, of course, in the final 2 minutes of the half.
Yeah, now we're going to New York, right? That's command central for the officials. They'll talk, they'll take a look at it, communicate with the referee at the game site, and issue a final decision because they do have the final call now.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football.
Complete to
A good pickup there, 26 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
Back to throw now on first down. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Jerome Baker. The CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on.
What I be talking about? Like we're saying, they inaccurate. Like that ball wasn't nowhere near where I wanted it to go.
He shouldn't have thrown that ball, but remember, 2nd year, as you know, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Tua sets up to pass it. They'll roll him out right.
Give me that back.
Go deep right side. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
What?
From the gun, it's Tua. And that'll be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Exactly.
Oh, that's because my X Factor.
Matt Hawk is on to punt. They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. Taken from just inside the 30. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before
Hey, how you lose this X Factor by 5?
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half.
Do that, Juju.
They'll find Juju Smith-Schuster.
So, and then he tried to use a blitz like that. Look here about that.
As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime. Take it away, Coach. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Now left side on the swing pass. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's
trying to run for it with Jacobs. And this is going to be a Steelers first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Flush to his right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Hey, you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down. So they still get the completion even though the blitz was on. But the blitz got there. Does that stay in the mind of the quarterback the next couple plays?
That's what you're hoping for. That's what you're planning for. It's a little risk reward, right? You're leaving your guys on an island back there in man coverage. But you take the chance that you get to the quarterback, and so he gets completion here. Congratulations. Keep coming at it, and hopefully it pays off by the end of the game that you're starting to get to him while still able to cover on the back end.
Back to throw. Buying time to his left. The Dolphins do the job defensively there, and now it brings up 4th.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
So they come away from this opening drive in the 3rd quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job 1, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
They run with Breida. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line.
Breida on the carry.
Tackle made by K.J. Wright.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9.
Tua going to throw. And that is incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
On is the punter Hawk as he gets this one away. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
15-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Eluding the pressure right. Pass incomplete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get 1 step. If you're within 1 step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that looks like an extra step was involved.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. That's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
On the option.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. But let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains. That means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A yard in the wrong direction makes 3rd down tougher. 3rd down and 9.
It's now 3rd and 9.
Going to the air. Tagovailoa. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Dolphins first down.
30-yard line.
Now it's Breida. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 12 more yards there and another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. Oh, now Breida loses it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And at this stage in the game, sure, you wanted the touchdown. You're already in the red zone, but, boy, you squandered a chance to at least get the field goal there, so no points out of this, and we stay tied.
Very disappointed team. No one more disappointed than the kicker who thought he had a chance to be the hero of the day. All they had to do was trot him out on the field. They didn't even give him the opportunity.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. To the right side to Eric Ebron. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First down.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And this one complete to Gafford. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
The Steelers on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. Once again, it's Jacobs. Room here to run. 30, 20, 10, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Touchdown,
Josh Jacobs with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Steelers are going to take the lead. Well, they were just hoping that run would pick up the first. They got the whole enchilada.
And I'm so used to teams on third down, doesn't matter how far they need for a first down, throwing the ball. Instead, they run it, and as you said, picked up the first down, and then some, and then some. In fact, everything, all the way for a touchdown. Terrific play.
And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. That's what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
At the 30-yard line.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 36-yard.
Here's Breida. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 big yards on that one, and a Miami first. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a give to Breida. And he's taken down inside the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Tua with a quick throw, caught out wide, and out of bounds right around the 20.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Looking to pass. Tua. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Tua on 4th down. And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. Instead, it's incomplete. Boy, that really could have turned this one upside down.
The play is a turnover on downs.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Rolling to, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Kyle Van Noy. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him.
Like the footwork back there, and I thought he did a pretty good job of evading that first wave of players. Tried to buy a little extra time out of the pocket, but in the end, oh, that was a tough one.
Yeah, winds up getting buried for the loss. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now he steps away. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Tua. Man open left side, it's Williams. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Preston Williams, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
His kick is
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The interception on the last drive proved costly, led to the tying score, so 17 all as they come up on a first down. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Hitting Juju on the slant. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first.
That gets them the first down, but they've still got to move quickly here.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are going to take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Grant. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. First things first here, they got to pick up the first down.
And remember, it is 4th down, so they've got to pick up a completion here. Otherwise, this one's over.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
49-yard line.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Forced out to his left. And that one drops to the ground. Incomplete. Clock stops here just inside of 20 seconds. 19 left.
Brings up second.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Grant. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Out of bounds at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. He'll look to throw. And he'll go underneath here to Bruder. And they'll get this down to the 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. One final try for Tagovailoa. He'll find Williams on the slant. And the Dolphins are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Well, Charles, exciting to the very end. That's what we just saw in this game. Final play there, had it in the red zone, but anytime you're outside of the 10, that's tough. Trying to drop a final play to get in, and they couldn't do it.
It certainly is. So what they were looking for was, extra time. Too bad it's not FIFA soccer, right, where you get a little bit of extra and you get a chance to run a couple more plays and maybe get closer and take that last shot into the end zone.
So for Pittsburgh, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the Cleveland Browns. Meanwhile, for Miami, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll be on